As you can very clearly see by the score, the answer is no. I can't win 100 ranked matches against my friend in a row. This idea, heavily inspired by Kyle F and Infume doing 100 matches, and also Nerdy and Feinberg, who also are doing 100 matches. I think they just finished actually. But if anyone else is doing 100 matches, then that I don't know about, then them too, probably. But yeah, so what makes this different though is that between Kyle F and Infume and Feinberg and Nerdy, there's a very large skill discrepancy where Infume being like one of the best players in the game, Feinberg being like a top 10 ranked player right now, compared to Kyle F and Nerdy, who I think are like top 500 maybe. Whereas me and Buzzaboo, I'll put some stats up on screen right now. Um, we are not that far apart in skill level. I do think I'm a little bit better than Buzzaboo, but not by a lot. So it's going to be very interesting to see how these 100 runs go. Now, this is the fifth run. We're gonna try to do 5 runs a day, maybe 10. And this seed was kind of crazy. It's yeah, just low one enter with a looting 3 sword. It's a housing bastion, and I just see the fort. So I know that this is a crazy seed and I need to lock in. And yeah, so I go to start my route here, and I make a misplay of forgetting that right here, of forgetting I don't have an iron pickaxe. So I decide to trap the pigs in there and go to the bottom chest, and it does have enough nuggets I need for making an iron pick. So crisis averted. I'm able to go start my route, but yeah, I know that this is going to be a crazy seed. Like, even though it's like I'm basically starting my route at 2 minutes, I still have a looting 3 sword, which is going to go crazy in the fort. I break those blocks to let the pigs through. I could have also just broke the blocks behind me after getting these blocks, but I don't know. I like being like 100% safe from the pigs. And you'll see here, I don't end up being 100% safe from the pigs. I do play this bastion pretty badly. I do let that pig down though, which honestly I should just toggle the hard. Um, but no, I was just the last 4 matches were the first time I'd played Minecraft that day, so I was a little bit rusty, not very warmed up. If I'd been playing for like a few hours beforehand, I'm sure I could have played this so much better. But this is still going to be phenomenal pace just because of the looting sword, and the looting sword also means I don't really need to do some overlaps that I usually do in the bastion, because usually with no looting sword, I'd be trying to I almost put it in the chest there, which was really funny. But you want to be overlapping a bed, you want to be overlapping a better weapon, like Iron Axe, which is those are both crafts that I'd be doing with the looting sword, but or without a looting sword. But with the looting sword, you don't really need them. You're probably not going to need to blaze bed with looting 3. You're probably not going to need a better weapon with looting 3. And yeah, right now I just see that I'm out. I have everything I need. I know I can leave from this part of the bastion. I remembered seeing the fort. It's about like 3 pearls away. I can overlap some inventory while pearling, and this is going to be not a sub 4 fort, which is kind of annoying. If I played the bastion better, it would have been a sub 4 fort. But yeah, I throw this pearl, and waiting for it to hit, and I realize it misses, so I just go to throw another one, and it hits. I'm on dangerously low health, and I see a wither skeleton there, so I punch it, and then just stack up. I think you can tell that I'm a little bit nervous. I'm looking at this fort. I see a lot of wither skeletons, but I also see a spawner. So I decide, you know what? I'm just going to pearl to the spawner. That's going to guarantee me at least like a blaze. And then hopefully I'll be able to do my overlaps maybe. But yeah, I decide to crit each blaze once with the gold axe, twice with the looting sword. And I'm not super worried right now because I know I'm like decently ahead of Buzzaboo, but he can always catch up. And yeah, this blaze is a little bit awkward. I just had to like play Ring Around the Rosie with him. Get my 6 rods, And I'm a little bit awkward here with the Wither Skeletons. I just decide to punch them off, and I build a little barrier here just so any more friends can't get to me. And I decide to do all my overlaps for the end game because I can craft bow, I can craft a few gold picks, I can craft that's basically it. But those are going to be things that can very much help on the end game. You can argue I could skip either of these because I'm pretty sure I have a crossbow and I already have a gold pickaxe, but it's for the low roll situation with that magma cube is stupid, but it's for the low roll situation where the terrain is really bad and you just need the extra gold picks. Yeah, the distance is. I don't like how the Ninja Brain bot is in my webcam. I'm going to change that now that I'm watching this back. But yeah, I decided to pearl to the blazes because the eye breaks and I'm about to fall off the fort. And yeah, it's just very scary because now there's just a bunch of wither skeletons surrounding me. I still see more coming. I have to make a play. So I decided to shoot a blaze because I remembered from watching an FSG run a few years ago that crossbow shot and 2 gold swords kill a blaze. But yeah, Buzzaboo did definitely make up some time against me just because of how badly I played the fort. But I'm on my way to Cords. The terrain is pretty open, so that's very, very fortunate. I won't end up needing the gold picks. I pearl to this island, go into lava, and yeah, I should be building my portal soon. Fall off again, which is a little bit annoying. And at this point, the pace has kind of died. It's not that good anymore, but it can still be very reasonably sub 9. And right here is where Buzzaboo enters the stronghold, at least on my screen. He definitely just played the fort and endgame much better than I did. I heavily whiffed it, but I know that, hey, I can probably get better nav. I can probably hit a better 0 potentially, and yeah, that can maybe win me this match. And after scanning a bit and not seeing it, I still get a spike to the right, and yeah, the portal room just ends up being here. And it is a one eye, so I don't need to like have the time loss of going into my inventory and crafting another eye. And we enter the end at the same time, so it's going to come down to the 0. And yeah, you can see I'm a little bit locked in here. And it's a tall back tower. And yeah, as I'm going up, I realize it's 100. I'm not comfortable with 100, so I go for the 95 side setup. And as I am going to set it up, I get hit by the dragon. And I don't hit the boat clutch, which is annoying. But Buzzaboo messes up the 0 cycle as well, and he will have to full bow. But yeah, Buzzaboo gets free the end here, and it basically cements that I'm not going to win. I'm almost make it back, so if Buzzaboo died, then hey, there's probably still a chance that I win. But yeah, I don't know how the rest of the 95 runs are going to go, but hopefully it's not like this where I keep dying on the 0. Hopefully I'll be able to clutch up and hit more of them. And I might make more videos like these. It depends. I don't know. Peace.